multiplication of a matrix with another matrix. So now we are going to multiply two matrices. The product AB of two matrices A and B is defined only if number of columns of first matrix A is equal to number of rows of the second matrix. So matrix multiplication is not always defined. It is defined only in the situation if number of columns of the first matrix is equal to number of rows of the second. Only this situation is defined. Suppose matrix A, its order is m into n, and matrix B, its order is n into p. So here we are observing that number of columns of first row is equal to number of rows of the second. So in this situation, matrix multiplication is defined, means we are in a situation to calculate AB. The resultant matrix order will be number of rows of the first matrix, and number of column of the resultant matrix will be number of columns of the second matrix. So in this way we have the order of the resultant matrix is m into p. For this one we take one example. If a matrix A is equal to this one of order 2 into 3 and another matrix B of order 3 into 2, find AB. So here we are observing that matrix A of the order 2 into 3 and matrix B is of the order 3 into 2. So now we are observing that number of columns of the first matrix is equal to number of rows of the second matrix. So that's why matrix multiplication is defined here. We are in a situation to calculate the resultant matrix, and resultant matrix order will be whatever is extreme value. This is 2 and this is 2, means number of rows of the first matrix and number of columns of the second matrix. The resultant matrix order will be 2 into 2. So first of all we write the general matrix of order 2 into 2. Elements will be like this: C11, C12, C21, C22. C11 means first row and first column. So first row we take first row of the first matrix and we take first column of the second matrix, and we multiply the corresponding terms. Means we multiply this 2 with this 1, we multiply this 1 with this minus 1, we multiply this 3 with this 0, like this, and whatever the result we get after multiplication, we add all the three values. Now for the second element, this is C12. C12 means first row and second column. So means we take first row of the first matrix and second column of the second matrix. So this is the first row of the first matrix, this is the second column of the second matrix, and we multiply corresponding terms. Means we multiply this 2 with this 2, this 1 with this 4, this 3 with this 5, like this, and whatever result we get, we add all the three elements. Now for C21, this is second row and first column. So now we multiply second row with this first column. Second row with this first column means we multiply this minus 1 with 1, 4 with minus 1, 0 with this 0, and whatever the result we get, we add all these three elements. Now for getting the second element of the second row, this is C22, means second row, second column. So this is second row and this is second column. Again we multiply the corresponding elements of the second row with the second column. Minus 1 with this 2, 4 with this 4, 0 with this 5. Whatever result we get of all these three terms we add. So in this way, first element of this resultant matrix is 1. 2 ones are 2, 1 into minus 1 and 3 into 0. In this way result come once. 1. 2 into 2 4, 1 into 4 4, 3 into 5 15. After simplifying this one we get 23. Now for the second row, first column element, minus 1 into 1, minus 1, 4 into minus 1, minus 4, 0 into 0. After simplifying this one we get minus 5. Now we simplify this one, minus 1 into 2, 4 into 4, 0 into 5. After simplifying this one we get 14. In this way we have the resultant matrix AB. This is 1, 23, minus 5, 14.